Hi, and we're back together
Yes,
for
after
Martini Monday. How long?
3
It's been like a
weeks
month.
almost.
Yeah, but
I've been out of town for almost 3 weeks.
and I don't know if we did. We posted our decor part 1
Oh, right.
before you left.
Right. So it's been a
Um,
couple weeks.
yeah, lots happened.
Mm-hmm.
My family and I officially moved in.
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy started watching Nobody Wants This season 2, so that's why we're holding our mics now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just better. We're sitting with the mics in front and we're like this and I'm sitting upright because every time I look at myself in these videos, I look like I'm 92 years old and hunched over and about 35 pounds. Even Jason looked tiny next to you. I don't even know, you're like a giant sitting in the seat. I don't know what the hell's from that.
That's been like our biggest feedback that I was so much bigger. What am I doing?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. I don't know how you're sitting. I'm trying to sit as far front as you are. I don't know.
I don't know. I think I put my leg up, but I don't sit on my leg.
Well, I don't know. But
I don't know
how am I back here like this?
Well, yeah, don't do that.
Well, that's how I was sitting before.
Why?
I was sitting back
Yeah.
and, leaning back like this. And now I look.
Oh, well, yeah, now you look teeny weeny.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what Jason was doing. He was sitting back and he looked like he was, I don't know, a midget. He looked very small compared to you.
I don't think you're supposed to do
He looked huge. Oh, man. A tiny person.
Actually, he might be really flattered to hear you say that. Anyways, so you were on a cruise through France, Italy, and Spain.
Correct.
And pretty much
And Malta.
Oh,
Malta's its own country, which I never realized. I thought it was part of France. It is not. It's its own little island country. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I actually I'm not really great at geography. But I had never heard of Malta.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard of like Maltese.
Right. It's the same.
Yeah. Like the Maltese Islands. So that's what it is.
So I don't know if it's the Maltese Islands. No, I don't know. It's right after Spain. It's right after France. It's in between, Italy and Spain. I don't know. Anyways, it's beautiful. We were in Valletta and in Gozo. Valletta's, it's an old, centuries old, like fort. You have to go inside of it, and that's where the city is. It's very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But you were drinking limoncello throughout Europe. It wasn't just in Italy.
No, right. We started in France. We started in Monte Carlo.
Right.
And we went to dinner. We could only stay at the Hermitage that we were staying at for 2 nights because they weren't available on the third. So then we just went 20 minutes away into the next town over, which I thought was Menton. And they corrected me at the hotel and said Menton, Menton. And they have such a cute, like, little town on the water. It was just beautiful. And everything was lemons, everything. Lemon shirts, lemon shorts, lemons on aprons, selling lemons. It was just unbelievable what they had. And their limoncello was great. Dad and I just pulled up in a little cafe and we each had limoncello and we ordered a pizza and it was great. So we drank it all through. Kim Galumbo and I were drinking limoncello. Well, they were lemon drop martinis on the ship, but they use
limoncello, right?
Yeah.
So this is called a limoncello martini. But again, I do think in lemon drop martinis, they use limoncello.
I have no idea, but they were using it on the ship for sure.
We were using the limoncello. We just used the limoncello that you brought back.
Right. And this is from actually the ship. When you go on Seabourn, everything is paid for, and you could ask for anything you want to stock your room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just me and Dad. I mean, what are we ordering? And they have champagne waiting for you when you get there, which we never even opened. And we were drinking so much limoncello on the cruise as it was, on and off the ship, that we never opened the limoncello that we asked them to bring. So you're allowed to take it.
That's so nice.
Because it's yours.
Because you already paid for it.
Right.
While you were gone, I got this new martini shaker because the one that we have here, it just spills everywhere. It's getting wet all over stuck. And sticky and it would get stuck.
Mm-hmm. I think that was as old as this house. So, oh no, maybe I got it when I got married. So 44 years, maybe it is.
All right, well,
Time to go.
it was time to get
Yeah, time to go.
Oh, brides, if you're married 44 years, time to get some new things.
Yeah.
That's our tip of the day.
You need another shower.
But I really like it. It was great.
Yeah,
That's your phone.
it is. You want to stop this 1 second?
No, who's calling? Oh, it might be Stevie. We have to stop. We've done everything for Stevie.
Stop 1 second. Hey, Steve.
What's going on, Ma?
Nothing. We're taping our show and we had to stop because my phone started ringing. I go, should I get it? And she goes, no, why? And I go, well, it's ringing. And she goes, oh, it could be Stevie. She's going to have to get the phone and we're going to have to stop.
No.
Can we call you back?
No,
Can we call you back?
no, yeah, I'm just driving home from work about it. Start call.
Oh, you want to come for dinner?
No, I got a lesson at 6 and then let's make dinner.
Oh, okay.
So no, you're gonna call back.
Okay. Be careful.
Sorry for interrupting.
No problem. You should take that.
It is technically taped.
It is.
Stop it. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this on airplane mode. Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Well, that was Stevie.
It was Stevie. Have to answer.
Well, he calls me every day to see how I am.
That's been nice.
What? It is.
I hope Dean does that when he's
It's very nice.
32 and engaged to be married.
And he was on his way home from a work event and he just wanted to say hi.
That's very nice.
Yes, it is. Anyways,
I think we should get moving because we said we would make this a short one, and now we haven't gotten into anything except for your trip, but which was part of it.
yes.
Let's try this.
Cheers. Cheers.
I like it.
You do?
Yeah.
The one Kim and I had was great.
Well, I'm not a bartender.
And the French martini I had in France, I was kind of nervous to ask them if they make French martinis. That was a
Do you think do they just call them martinis?
So I said to the guy at our hotel, we were at the restaurant in the hotel, and I said, "Can I ask you, do you make French martinis?" And I mean, with Chambord, and he said, "Of course we do, madame." And I said, "Okay," because I thought like you know, martini is just like you drink it. Well, just straight martini,
Vodka, yeah.
vodka. They
Or
came,
gin.
they brought me a martini. The froth was about a half an inch thick and it looked like whipped cream. It wasn't, obviously. And they garnished it so beautifully. It was the best martini I ever had.
I know.
And then I had another one. I know I said picture.
Wait, now the criticism, because I could see in the phone that you're they're like you're like
Oh.
this the whole time.
So I should be like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
All right. I'll hold it like this.
You know why you don't like this? I didn't put simple syrup, and they probably put simple syrup in yours, which is sugar and water.
Why didn't you?
I don't know if we had it, and I don't like it too sugary.
It's okay. I don't know. I would have rather had just the limoncello with some ice in it and
But that's not what
I understand. But if you're going to make me a martini, make it correct. That's my point.
fine. Moving on.
I mean, I'll drink it. It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. And I put sugar on the rim.
No, I know. That's where I'm getting my sugar from because I really don't like
What do you need
taste.
in here? A stick of butter?
Butter makes everything better. I don't know. I might have to.
Oh my God. Okay. So were there any, so I have a lot of brides moving on to wedding stuff that are getting married in Italy, not so much France, Italy, Greece, for sure. And in Italy, they're mostly getting married, in Rome, which, whatever, no offense. Florence,
Yeah.
right. And, Lake Como, which I have never been to, but of course, you know, if George Clooney loves it,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep. You took the words right out of my mouth.
And those are the main, it's like no one ventures out. Like that's whatever the trend is. You know? So what where did you think maybe people could start looking at that you thought were beautiful first off? We'll start with.
So, of course, Monte Carlo is exceptional. It's a small little village, really, but it's all high end. Our hotel, you saw the pictures I sent you. It was Chanel and Balenciaga, and the casino is right down the road, and you walk to everything, and everything is high end. And that to get married there is in the church where, well, what's a Catholic church? If you were Greek, you couldn't do it. But the Catholic church where Grace Kelly is buried and where she got married, it's a lovely,
So cool.
cathedral. It's not huge. Assumption Church is bigger than that.
Well, most of the churches
In Europe.
yeah, obviously not St. Peter's, but
Right.
most of the churches in Europe are small.
Yeah, with the little wood benches.
Yeah,
It's like that.
Ireland, yeah.
But it would cost an arm and a leg. So if you have a lot of money and your friends have a lot of money to go there, because the hotels are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And we paid a lot, and we were there October 5th. Imagine in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
It's double. It's
sure.
double. It's about
sure.
$1,400 a night. It's crazy. Anyways, but one of the most beautiful villages, and this is why our group, shout out to Lings, Walton, Colombo, part of our travel club there, we decided to take one of the excursions in Sicily because this village called Taormina is considered to be the most beautiful village in all of Italy.
Yeah.
So I said, we have to go there. So you land in Sicily at the docks, and they take you up all the way through the mountains, and you're just going up, and you realize, oh my God, I mean, you're so high up. It's like being in
Santorini.
No, yeah, well, like in Santorini or in Italy, and
Cinque Terre.
Yep, it's like that. And the first little village we went to was called Castle Mola, like a castle, Mola, M-O-L-A. And it was tiny and cute, and it's where I bought the head of this woman that I bought. I love that.
We have a new, for those of you that have been to my parents' house, there's randomly head sculptures. That's not your first head sculpture. There's a new one. So come visit it. But it is really pretty. It's very pretty.
They have this woman and heads of this woman and man, and they have them on their columns, like around their front door. So they have huge columns on the doors, and on the top are these huge heads of ceramic. Obviously, mine's not as big as all those. But anyways, I didn't buy the man one because they had beard and a little mustache, and it was kind of freaky. I was like, ugh. Anyways,
Dad used to have a mustache.
it was like that. It was like that black mustache thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, we just wandered the little streets. They had us at a little outdoors at a little cafe that looked down, and you could see the sea all the way down. I mean, something like that would be so spectacular.
Yeah.
But Taormina, which is the next village up, it was absolutely amazing.
Is that where
I can't even explain
Godfather was filmed? Or you did
in Sicily? We didn't go there.
Oh.
But it was around there. That was an excursion. You could go, and it says walk in the footsteps of the Godfather.
Yeah.
You go to the house where they actually filmed The Godfather when Al Pacino was living there with his wife. And
Isn't that the wedding in the backyard? Is that that one?
Yeah, I don't know if it was in the backyard. It was somewhere in the street. I don't know.
But there, I saw.
It was there. That's where it was.
Yeah.
And then
So you could have your wedding where the Godfather had their wedding.
well, I wouldn't do it there. I would do it in Taormina, because I mean, it is. I can't even explain how spectacular it is.
Okay, so my
It's got cobblestone streets.
now I want to go.
Oh my God, it was amazing. And I'd never heard of it before. It's no place that I would ever say, oh, let's go. But here's the issue.
That's what's great about a cruise, though, too, because you get to see little tastes of places, and then maybe you want to then go back there.
Right. The problem with that is, so you would fly, well, that would be okay because you could fly into Sicily, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then from the airport, I don't know how far it is. It took us about maybe 20 minutes to get to the top, 25 minutes. So that's not a big deal. It's like when Andrea was telling me Nikki was getting married in Greece, and she had a few options, and one of them was on an island somewhere that once you land in Athens, you had to get on a boat and travel another 40, 50 minutes, whatever it was, to the venue. That, to me, dissuades guests.
It does. If you're already traveling overseas, you want to make it as convenient for them as possible once you get there.
Yeah.
Because they are spending a lot of money, so you do have to think about how many people, if you don't really care, sure, have them get on planes, trains, and ships.
A lot of these kids don't care. To me, I'm shocked at the money that they have to spend to do it. That shocks me.
Great jobs, or they don't care. I wasn't doing this with my friends, but there were a lot of out-of-town bachelorette parties, out-of-town weddings.
Yeah.
It adds up.
Yeah.
And I really should not have been paying that.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, no, I know. But going to Europe is different.
Well, I know. No. I do know that. But yeah, no, it is a big, big trend. So
Yeah, it is.
I don't
So
know.
you have to keep that in mind when you're planning an out-of-state, an out-of-the country wedding, for goodness sakes. You have to make sure that, they're not going to get there and then they have to take plane, trains, and automobiles to get to where they need to go.
Even like George one time had a wedding in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Had to fly into New York.
Right.
Then they had to drive during, the season traffic and everything to the Hamptons. So it's not.
I don't know why he didn't fly into Boston. Maybe he did. He must have flown into Boston. That's where we flew into.
No, are you talking about Cape Cod?
Cape Cod. He had the wedding because I saw
But
him.
he also had I was with you.
Oh, that was another one in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also Cape Cod.
Sorry.
I also saw George there.
Yeah. Okay.
I was
Sorry.
there.
I'm confused.
That drive was terrifying
Mhm.
because you have to go under that tunnel.
That tunnel. I know. Yeah.
And
all those roundabouts.
Yeah.
Which is, to me, terrifying when you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, well, to wrap this up, were there any traditions or any little gestures that you saw over there that you could take here and do in a wedding, like limoncello, or a lot of people do the lemon Sorrento, that theme.
Oh,
Yeah, like anything along those lines.
It's like lemons threw up in there. It's like that. It's like that theme.
Yeah.
I mean, look
Like
it
the
up.
Amalfi Coast, like the Amalfi bread.
Exactly.
Anything French, because I haven't heard of anybody getting married in France. That Hermitage hotel you stayed at, the restaurant in there was totally, and it actually reminded me of this bakery in New Orleans. Not as fabulous. So the bakery was a little more modern, but obviously New Orleans has French influence. That like minty sage green with that.
Oh, I showed you that, right?
Like that blush pink color.
Yeah.
That I love that color palette.
Yeah, it was just
so anything like that you would say, if someone was like, I really kind of want a European styled wedding, what?
The thing with that is you need like the Hermitage, Le Hermitage is what it is actually. That was a very ornate hotel.
Yeah.
And you would have to find something like the Hilton. You'd have to find that, but it was creams, and like you said, that you can't replicate that in any way. I don't. I mean,
no. I guess
if you went to a raw space,
yeah,
and you brought things in, you probably could.
Sure,
but everything there was just over the top, completely over the top. And you have to love that, like we do. We love that.
I love that. I also feel like it's a little more coastal.
It is.
Where you could do more.
It is.
Stripes or that.
But you're near the Mediterranean Sea right there. Where are you replicating that?
I'm not saying I'm saying like a taste of it. Like you have
a taste of it is when they do that lemons and the yellow, and they do wooden tables and farm chairs and all this kind of stuff.
Like a country French kind of thing.
Like it's
the French Riviera though, isn't it?
This is the French Riviera is just spectacular. We were in Saint-Tropez, and we decided to go to the beach, and they had this restaurant on the beach, and everything was white and baby blue stripe.
I love that.
And then you were just on the sea. We had lunch there, and
Yeah, so maybe if there's a French restaurant, like, where Jason, the company Jason's with, the Pomeroy, on the patio,
you could do
you could
something
out
like that.
there with
Right.
baby blue and white striped things, or their colors more that burgundy. So maybe if you want to play into that, you take more of like a rose blush color and, play into that.
Would you do that though? Like for Lexi, for example, for a shower that we're going to have for a November 14th wedding for Lexi and Stevie?
Sure, because I think the shower would be September. So you still
can do
yes,
that.
absolutely.
Keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind to kind of do something like that.
Yeah.
Because they have a million things too. I know we don't do bubonetas or anything like that anymore, but the little tchotchke stuff that they have everywhere, and I have cards of places that I stopped.
Yeah,
they'll ship anywhere.
Something you can give. The soaps that you brought are
the soaps.
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Even the little tiny things you bought, Jason, so many like little flavored, like the little olive oils and the little limoncellos and all that.
Well, I wanted him to, that was when we were in Menthol. They had all this, everything was lemon. And I wanted to get him just a taste of everything. I couldn't carry back bottles. So I did a bottle of lemon vinegar. I did a bottle of lemon infused olive oil. I did the lemon powder, which I have no idea what that even is
You would
for.
probably just like sprinkle it on top of something as a finishing kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got him the little bottle of limoncello. I bought him the salt from where were we?
Gozo, you said.
Were we? Oh, we were in Gozo.
And I remember I
Malta.
put the salt away.
Yeah, we were in Malta, and they have people own land right by the sea, and they have boxes set up. And when the waves come over, the sand stays and it just accumulates. And then they take brushes and they brush it off. And I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And so I brought him a salt. I did stuff like that for him, plus the Godfather apron that I bought him and Dad. Dad's like, what am I going to do with this? And I said, wear it Christmas Eve or something.
Yeah, Dad doesn't even know how to turn on the oven.
No,
he has no idea. He knows how to use a microwave.
He doesn't know how to put a piece of toast in the toaster.
No.
So, yeah.
Well, there you have it. If you want to get married abroad, do something different than everybody else. It's time. Change it up.
And if you want to get married in Monte Carlo, save your pennies, because that would be spectacular, but you'd need a lot of money for sure, even if it's a small crowd.
So save your pennies, or bring Monte Carlo to your hometown and take little ideas and find your favorite French restaurant and bring that whole flair to home.
It's going to be difficult, so just go to Monte Carlo.
Good luck. I think at our next Martini Monday, we'll do decor part 2. So if anybody has any questions about decor, please send us messages. Send us tips on anything, the way we're sitting, the way we're holding our new mics. Do you like this? Do you prefer that we're right here? Yeah, we are very thick-skinned. We're not offended.
Nope.
So criticism, praise, whatever. We accept it all. Yeah.
And as usual, I want to shout out to my nephew, Nicholas, who's probably the only male that listens to our podcast. His wife, Sierra's having a baby soon. So, hi, Nicholas.
Hey, guys. I think there's some other males.
What males? Anybody you know?
I mean, besides my husband?
Yeah.
Stevie?
And Stevie.
Yeah. No. So thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Those 3. And yeah, guys, that's it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Or salud, right? Or what do they say in France?
What do they say?
What are you saying?
I don't. Well, Dad and I were saying cheers. We weren't actually speaking French, even though he was in honors French for 4 years and can't say,
You took France too.
I took France too. I
took
did
French too,
but I only took it for 2 years, and I really never learned to speak it. It's a very difficult language. Spanish is a bit easier for me.
Yeah.
A friend of mine that helped me, he was Hispanic, Carlos Rios, and he spoke fluent Spanish, and he helped me because he said Spanish and French is very much alike.
Really?
Yep. He didn't have a problem. I had a problem.
All right. Well, then we'll just say cheers.
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 I'm putting up my microphone instead of my drink.
Goodbye.